absolute domination for the Red Sox here today. Man, oh man, where to start? Where to start with this one? I mean, you can go so many different ways here. My goodness, take your pick. Are we going to talk about the War Pig first? Are we going to talk about the Bats first, coming absolutely alive in the ninth inning there? Trevor Story locking down a 2020 season. I mean, who saw that out of Trevor Story? My goodness. I mean, I was very high on Trevor Story coming into the year. We've talked about him nonstop. So happy for the guy this year. Everything was just phenomenal here today. Where do you even start with this one? Let's just start with some facts here. 12 runs, 17 hits on the board here today. They absolutely feasted on Paul Blackburn in the ninth inning. Man, my goodness, Paul Blackburn. This guy was looking very solid. You know, not even too long ago. And holy cow, the Red Sox just went to town against him here today. But the Red Sox, as of right now, making sure I have the number right here, they've now won 8 straight games against the Yankees. The all-time for the Red Sox, 14 in a row back in 1912. And in more recent times, they have now tied the longest streak against the Yankees. Back in 2009, they had 8. 2023, you had 7 straight. I mean, what is with the Red Sox in recent years putting up all these win streaks against the Yankees? It just feels like they got their number here over the last few years. My goodness. But Garrett Crochet, let's talk about him. What a day for Garrett Crochet. Back-to-back 200K seasons. We just talked about that last night. 11 total on the day. He is now the 8th pitcher in Red Sox history to have 200 strikeouts at 26 years old or younger. The other 7, Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, John Lester, Joe Wood, Jim Lonborg, Eduardo Rodriguez, Daisuke Matsusaka. My goodness, Daisuke. How about Daisuke? We somehow got Daisuke into the show here today, but what else is there to say about the War Pig, man? What else? I mean, he just absolutely dominated here today. He ended his day striking out 3 batters. I mean, what more could you want? Phenomenal. But the Bats here today, I mean, listen, it took a little while. I mean, for, obviously you got 12 runs on the board here today. That came late. But, they were already looking pretty solid in the early going. Big part of that, thanks to Trevor Story. Like I said, 2020 season. 25-25 is absolutely possible for Trevor Story. And going back to June 1st, he is 7th in Fangraph wins above replacement among all shortstops in Major League Baseball. Obviously, that May really tanked his numbers overall in the year. But you got to wonder here with Trevor Story, with what he's been able to do here, is he going to opt out? He's just been so solid here going back for such a while. Obviously, beginning of June, go back to that Braves series in June, he's been great. You kind of wonder if Story, obviously we're enjoying the season right here in front of our face. I don't mean to, try and get so far into the future here, but I'm more so crediting just how great he's been. You kind of wonder if maybe he's going to opt out. I don't know. We'll see. Had a few other guys getting in on the action, obviously, in the ninth there. It was just base hit after base hit after base hit after base hit. They just wouldn't stop. They wouldn't let up on poor Mr. Paul Blackburn. Holy cow. Paul Blackburn, please try and enjoy your night. I know that wasn't a fun one there today. But like I said, 17 hits on the day, 12 runs. Couldn't get any better. I mean, this is as much of a complete game as you can find. Right, the only blemish today was the Giancarlo Stanton home run against Crochet. Crochet, ever since that start in Yankee Stadium, hey, he's gotten it done here against the Yankees the last couple, and gotta love that. Got a little bit of revenge on Aaron Judge here today. Remember, Aaron Judge hit that homer at Fenway Park. I don't think it's still come down yet, but he struck him out a couple of times here today. Man, oh man. But most importantly, sure, we can look at the fact that, it's the Yankees beating up on the Yankees. You've won the first 3, but in the end, it is another series win. Not just any other series win, of course, but that's what you're looking to do every single time. Win series, right? Let's see if they can get the sweep here tomorrow. Let's see if they can lock that down. ESPN Baseball on Sunday night. But man, the Yankees, they're reeling. They are reeling right now. Yankee fans, I was looking on Twitter. I was looking around. I was poking around. It is not looking good over there, ladies and gentlemen. Not looking good. Also, Mason, thank you for pointing that out in the chat. I have been working on the lighting all day. If you're with us live here on YouTube, you won't be able to see this, obviously, if you're listening on podcast. But I was playing around with the lighting all day today. I was moving lights around, getting them in different positions. Please, give me some feedback on what you're thinking about the lights. I was really working on this today. I was watching videos. I was watching tutorials. I was trying to dig out some extra lamps that I had in the closet. I think I might got it. Last night, I looked back on last night's show. Wow, that looked terrible. I am so sorry about how bad that looked. And when I was looking at it on screen, I'm thinking, okay, I think this might be something. I looked at it after, and I was like, oh boy, that's one of the worst looking shots I think I've ever done. With my potato face, I can't make it any worse. So that was a bad for last night. But let me know what you think of the setup here. Let's get to it here, everybody. We got a lot to talk about. To be honest, it's a lot to talk about, but not really all that much at the same time. I mean, you can pretty much just you could end the show right now saying the Red Sox just went to town here today, and Crochet, he just feasted here today. That man ate today. So let's get to it, everybody. A lot of familiar faces here in the chat on a Saturday afternoon. Hope you're all having a great weekend so far. It was an early game here today, so now you get to go enjoy the rest of your... Well, I mean, what a great Saturday night. If you had plans here for tonight, you know, maybe some dinner, maybe go see a movie. I mean, well, except for Yankee fans, obviously. But for Red Sox fans, listen, I don't think you could have a better night here tonight. You know what I'm actually doing tonight? I'm going to IKEA here tonight. I'm going to IKEA. That's my Saturday night. I got some furniture. Well, a couple, not big furniture, but I got to go pick some stuff up. That's a fun Saturday night to me. I know I'm kind of boring in that sense, but I'm going to go to stop at that little cafeteria they got there. I'm excited. IKEA trips are always fun. Underrated, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'll probably watch some kind of a movie or something, too. I'm not that lame, I promise. Anyway, let's get to it here. Let's get to it. Where do I start here? Let's start with Crochet. I mean, we got to just start with the War Pig. I mean, goodness gracious. Only blemish on the day, like I said, Giancarlo Stanton. Home run in the fourth inning. That was it. I think he had a walk. I think there was a walk today, too. My goodness. The travesty. Averaging around 97 miles an hour on the fastball today, leading with the cutters, sweepers, sinkers. Everything was just moving great. He was just in command here today. Not really much else to say. The sweeper, that was nasty today. He got 7 whiffs on that, 3 on the cutter as well. He got off to a great start in the first. He struck out Goldschmidt, Judge, Stanton. Got a couple there in the third off of Judge and Belly again. He struck out the side to end his day. I mean, holy cow. That's all there is to say. I don't know what else more, what more details I could give you. Again, went over the historical facts there. 8th pitcher in Red Sox history to have 200 strikeouts at 26 years old or younger. Joining some elite company with guys like Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, John Lester as well. And of course, Dice K. We all love Dice K around here. I'm so glad I got to bring up Dice K in this show. I was, man, oh man. Good old Dice K. You know, if we're going to go back a little bit in time here, well, let's get to the offense. My brain is just scrambling at the moment. Too much excitement over today's game. I can't think straight. Let's get to the offense here. Before we do have a word from our sponsor. I'll be right back. The dog days of summer means it's time for the boys of summer to kick it into gear, and the best way to cash in on your baseball IQ is with the DraftKings Sportsbook. If you've never bet on baseball before, well, it's simple. You pick a guy to go yard, you hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. And here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code FOUL. That's code FOUL for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the offense. I mean, holy cow. I had to go take a peek at the box score. I mean, obviously, I'm tracking the box score as we go, but looking back on it, it's like, whoa, I didn't realize the 4 through 9 hitters today. I mean, if you're looking at the bottom of the order, holy cow, what a day for the bottom of the order here today. I mean, if you look right now, I mean, Roman, he had a good day today. He went 2 for 4. But Bregman, he was 0 for 4 on the day. Duran, he was 1 for 4. Then after that, I mean, holy cow. I mean, they just couldn't be stopped. To be Story, he went 3 for 5. Lowe, he just continues to become just an absolute legend in Red Sox history. My goodness. Nate Lowe, 2 for 4 today. Yoshida got a hit today. My goodness. Rafaela, sorry. Seti, I do that. And my brain, it just goofs. I think Seti and Rafaela, and I combine it and I say Rafi by accident. That's a peek at my potato brain, by the way. 2 for 5 for Seti here today. 3 for 5 for David Hamilton. Went 3 for 5. He had a triple today. How about David Hamilton? Please, can we show some love to David Hamilton? I know a lot of it came against Paul Blackburn, obviously, but Carlos Narvaez, he had a home run today. 3 for 4. I mean, holy cow, this bottom of the order today, you just couldn't stop him. But let's get to the third inning. Alex Bregman, they got on. Story, getting his day started. Couple RBIs on the double there that made it 2-0. Fourth inning, Seti with the double. Hammy with the base hit. Roman, Bregman, both got a sac fly, made it 4-0. At that point, the way Crochet was looking, I mean, you were fine. Really. You could have, for me, I mean, listen, I'm thinking I might go work on something. We're already doing great here. Crochet's dominating. I was thinking about maybe going grab something to eat down the road or something and then come back and, we'll be in good shape. Stanton did answer in the bottom half, made it 4-1 with the home run. But then Story answered with his own 20th home run of the year. And then the 9th inning. It's funny. If you walked away from the game, because I was getting ready for the game earlier, obviously, starting in the 7th inning, that's kind of when I start to set things up, and I got the game on. And it doesn't turn into background noise necessarily for me, but I just get very focused on just getting all, everything set up, graphics and, titles and whatnot, thumbnail. And I'm realizing okay, they scored another run. Okay, they scored another run. Oh, they scored another. Oh, let me check the score. I'm like, whoa, what the? It's already 9-1. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then all of a sudden, Narvaez hits the home run in the 9th inning. I mean, holy cow. If you walked away, I guarantee a lot of people walked away from the game today thinking, all right, what a bummer of a loss. And then they look back and whoa, what the heck happened here? Holy cow. But, Blackburn was actually okay for a couple of innings. He wasn't terrible. He gave up the Hamilton triple. But then it was just so many base hits. Roman with the double, Duran with the RBI base hit, made it 6-1. Story with a base hit. Lowe drove in a run, made it 7-1. Seti with a base hit, 8-1. Hamilton driving in a run, made it 9-1. Narvaez with the 3-run shot, made it 12-1. And unfortunately for Blackburn, he couldn't even end his day right there. I mean, he had to just walk Roman after for good measure. He finally got out of it, Bregman popping out. Holy cow. Yankee fans, they were not feeling good after that one. And the bullpen. I mean, obviously, had a lot of run support here today, but good to see Jordan Hicks at the end of the game. This is where Jordan Hicks needs to pitch. 10-run leads, 11-run leads. That's when you put Jordan Hicks into the game. He's going to be absolutely dynamite in those spots. You can't stop Jordan Hicks with a 10-run lead. My goodness. But he looks solid there. Wilson, Thinking back, is my potato brain correct? Yes, Greg Weissert, he pitched in here as well today. They combined for the 8th inning overall. Yeah. Overall, great day. What else is there to say? There's not much else to say here, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4 tomorrow, ESPN, 7 o'clock Eastern. We're going to check on the standings. We're going to look at everything, but I'll be right back.
FT fans, you want to have confidence when you go out in public? Absolutely. We can't all wear a backwards hat like me, but you can get some True Classic fit shirts. It almost looks like, oh, wow, this shirt was tailored for me. Nope, it's every True Classic. This John is soft, it is smooth, and it makes you look a little jacked. I'm just saying.
And Kratz, you are jacked, and you are spot on. True Classic is the spot to go if someone's like, where do I get shirts? True Classic. The colors are fantastic. They've sold over 25 million shirts to more than 5 million customers. Their shirts just win. The feel, the tailored look, the price. We all wear True Classic on FT. I mean, Cam Maben literally can't say enough about them too next time we have Cam on. Hit up trueclassic.com/foul. Give it a shot. Upgrade your wardrobe and save on True Classic at trueclassic.com/foul. That's trueclassic.com/FOUL.
All righty. Let's get to it here. We're going to look at the standings. We actually have a super chat here. Sound FX with a $10 bomb saying here, the rotten apple being invaded in more ways than one. Well done, Red Sox. Absolute humiliation on a Saturday afternoon. You got to love it. A beautiful Saturday afternoon at Yankee Stadium. You got to love it. Hashtag dirty water. Hashtag LOL Yankees. Hashtag humiliation. Hashtag today is a good day. Today is a good day. Sound FX. It is a good day. It's a good day. Thank you for that, my friend, longtime supporter of the channel. And the Braves fan yourself getting entertained by today's festivities. You got to love that as well. Thank you, my friend. Do appreciate that. And I saw someone else in the chat here talking about Volpe's defense. He looks like a frightened child out there. What has happened to Anthony Volpe? 17th error on the year today. A bad throw? When was that? When was that throw? That was in the ninth. That was in the ninth inning. Holy cow, what has happened to Volpe? This guy, he has had great defense over the last couple of years. He's turning into Chuck Knobloch. What the heck happened? I don't know what to say. This has to be studied. What has happened to Volpe? I don't know, man. Hey, for his sake, listen, I'm always going to be a respectful Red Sox fan towards Yankee fans. There's been a long history. I'm not going to be out there trolling Yankee fans. That's just not my style. It's been a long time rivalry. The Yankees, I mean, listen, we got the upper hand, obviously, the last few games, but hey, they've made us look bad at times too. And I was actually thinking back here today when they were scoring all those runs in the ninth inning. I couldn't help but want a couple more because I still can't sleep at night over the Boston Massacre back in 2006. I can't sleep at night. I still think about that. That was horrible. Horrible. Obviously, you think back to 2011, right? Obviously, that complete collapse in September. That's probably, I would say, my worst moment as a Red Sox fan for me personally. Obviously, Boone, the walk-off homer, Game 7, that was terrible. But the Boston Massacre, man, that 5-game sweep, it was awful. Like that, you're just praying that they drop Game 1. All right, we'll be back for Game 2. They drop Game 2. Oh, drop Game 3. All right, let's try and at least salvage the last couple. And then they lose Game 4, and you're thinking, oh my God, please win Game 5. Nope. I still remember Bobby Abreu in that series. He was just going to town against the Red Sox in that one. I wanted a couple more runs on the board here today. I wanted that. We didn't get a couple more. Hopefully we get them tomorrow. I want that sweep. Yeah, Bill Buckner as well, Joe. I was not alive for Bill Buckner, so I can't give you my that's not fair for me to comment on because I didn't experience it, obviously. But obviously, it was terrible. But hopefully they can finish this off here tomorrow. I started with Anthony Volpe there. I don't know how I even got to the massacre in 06. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the standings here. Here we go. Let me refresh, make sure we got the updated standings. Here we go. And, well, the Yankees, they've now dropped 3 straight. The Red Sox have won 3 straight. They've gained a lot of ground here in this wild card race. They're now up a game and a half. It's funny how these things can change just like that. Red Sox 71 and 59. The Yankees are now tied with the Mariners for the 2nd and 3rd wild card spots. The Mariners, they play the A's tonight, West Coast game. Mariners and the Yankees, as of right now, 69 and 60. The Royals are playing the Tigers in a few hours, I believe. Guardians playing tonight. They're playing the Rangers there tonight. Rangers are hanging on by a thread at 5.5 out. So, but right now, the Red Sox, they're in a great position. We got to go check the division as well. The Blue Jays, they are playing the Marlins as we speak. Come on, Miami. We need Miami to start kicking into gear here. They're down 1-0 here going into the bottom of the 3rd. We need the Marlins to pick up a win here today. We're rooting for the Marlins here in Boston. We're 4.5 out in the division. Man, oh man. If they can pull off that win, we'd be 4 out. So, we'll keep an eye on that one here today. But let's go take a look at the game for tomorrow. Let's take a look-see. ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. We got Dustin May against Carlos Rodon. Listen, Dustin May has looked good, but Carlos Rodon, he's been good this year too. 13-7, 3.24 on the ERA. Taking a look at his last few starts, he's been solid. 6 innings, 2 earned against the Rays. Before that, against the Twins, 7 innings, 1 earned. And then against Texas a few starts ago, 5 innings, 2 earned. So the one thing with Rodon and the Red Sox have seen him well. So that is a good sign. Remember, he had the back-to-back starts. And against the Red Sox over 2 starts, he's given up 8 earned over 10 innings. So, sure, Rodon has pitched well this year, but against the Red Sox, I really wish we had Rob Ruffsnyder going for tomorrow. But, hey, they figured out Max Fried. I think they got a good shot against the other lefty in Carlos Rodon. He's going to have to make some adjustments. I mean, his last start, he did pitch a little better against the Red Sox than the first one. He went 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned. I believe Toro had a home run in one of those. I could be wrong. Unfortunately, Toro is no longer with us. But taking a look here, when it comes to the numbers against Rodon, Bregman has not seen Rodon well. 14 ABs, only hitting .214. Narvaez, he had the home run against Rodon, that last one. I remember that now. And then Seti has the home run against him as well. Wong has a home run against him. Man, Connor Wong, the hero last night. Can Connor Wong give us some more damage en route to a sweep, maybe? I mean, come on. We need this from Connor Wong. Will Connor Wong play tomorrow? Narvaez obviously playing today. We'll see on that. But, I mean, Narvaez, obviously, it's a small sample, but he's seen Rodon well. I would imagine he gets the start. But then again, you're looking at them managing his playing time. We'll see. But Nate Lowe, he's only seen Rodon a few times. He's 0-for. Story does he only has looks like 2 base hits against him. Massa, he's only got 1 hit against him. So Romy, I would imagine Romy's going to be in the lineup tomorrow. Hasn't seen Rodon well. Only has a hit over 11 ABs. So we'll see how it goes. But obviously, Rodon, like I said, hasn't pitched well against the Red Sox this year. We'll see what ends up happening. But everybody, I'm going to wrap it up right there. What a day here today. Complete annihilation, absolute domination. We need one more, though. One more for the sweep. Hopefully they can lock this down here tomorrow. I've completely forgot to talk about Dustin May. Hopefully he can keep this good stretch going with Dustin May. He's looked very solid over the last couple here. So we'll see. Actually, let me look here at the numbers. Trent Grisham has a home run against May. Over 15 ABs, remember? Padres, Dodgers, they had that connection there. McMahon, the thing with May is he had been injured a lot over the last couple of years. So even though McMahon played in the same division, didn't have a whole lot of ABs against him. So he's only got one hit against him. Goldschmidt, he's got a couple. Bellinger, he's got a couple. Oh, that's, yeah. Bellinger, Dustin May, former teammates. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, not a whole lot of experience against May. So let's see if he can keep this going. The last time out, he was giving up some hits against the Orioles. That was a tough loss. The offense, they were just falling asleep at the wheel. But 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned in that one. He gave them a shot to win. He gave them a quality start. But he's looked good here over the last couple. Only 2 earned over the last 12 innings. So we'll see what he can do at Yankee Stadium. You know, Dustin May, we've seen him get revved up here over the last couple of starts. I think he's going to love it going to Yankee Stadium. That's probably exciting for him. So, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up right there. I know you all want to go enjoy your Saturday evening. Go get started on it. Go get yourself a bite to eat. Go somewhere. I'm going to go to IKEA. I'm going to go look at some furniture. I'm going to go get myself some meatballs from the IKEA cafeteria. I'm excited. I can't lie about that. I'm excited. So, everybody, go enjoy your Saturday evening. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Also, after the stream, let me know. Go to the comments, please. I'm looking for some feedback when it comes to the lighting. I think it looks all right, but let me know what you think. Go comment after the stream. But everybody, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Saturday night. We'll be back here tomorrow night.